I try not to overdo it, but definitely I would say I'm more Taiwanese when I'm back home. You know, I'm just trying to get things done, and it's a good influence that I think Taiwan has had on me. So I end up there, and I see all the cars passing me very fast, and they're blowing their horns, and then I don't know how to get off. I hear the police behind me, and then I get really frightened.
大家好，我是方迪哥，欢迎来到我的频道。首先，真的感谢你们支持，一直支持我。好久没有拍影片，但是你们一直支持我啊，一直问我为什么我没有影片，所以很感谢你们哦。所以这个影片是为了你们我拍哦。我旁边有 Jonathan 有一个故事，他跟台湾警察的一件事，所以我问他一下。You had a problem or small incident with Taiwanese police, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that one.
Well, thank you for having me,
Sure.
first of all. And well, my experience at that time was that I was living in Danshui, right? And I didn't know my way around. It was like the first few months that I was here, and I was riding around on my motorcycle, and I was following Google Maps. The Google Maps told me to take probably a right turn and probably go on what I thought maybe was the freeway, because at that time I had a yellow plate, which I think is legal to go on the freeway but not the highway.
I feel like I'm more achieved than you because I went on a highway with my bike.
Wow,
a bicycle bike.
Bicycle.
Like,
wow, that's crazy.
So I'm more successful on like messing things up than you.
That is, that's wild. So I end up there, and I see all the cars passing me very fast, and they're blowing their horns, and then I don't know how to get off because of course there's no road. I hear the police behind me, and then I get really frightened, but I'm also happy that I can explain that, hey, it's just Google Maps. And they couldn't really speak English that well, but then they stopped me. They asked me what I was doing. I told them, hey, I didn't know it's just Google Maps that sent me here. And they were nice enough to escort me off the highway. And yeah, that's the story. I was really thankful to the police here in Taiwan.
You felt anything negative in that incident?
Not at all. Not at all. I felt like, you know, they're very nice to me. Of course, they were asking, hey, do you play basketball here? What do you do? You know, things like this.
Okay,
and they were trying to, you know, talk to me as much as possible to make me feel like comfortable. So I'm thankful for that.
Not to scare you as well.
Not at all.
Because in many countries, if you make a little mistake, it means you're wasting police time. Actually, this is their job, but they feel like you're wasting their time. If you do that, they will, you know, charge you or like give you a penalty, write you a ticket, but you don't see much this in Taiwan.
Which is what I appreciate. It's not like maybe even racial profiling. Of course, we can hear that this happens a lot, you know, in America. There's like, you know, a lot of controversy surrounding this, but thankfully, you know, in Taiwan you don't have this problem. Just do the right thing, you know, that's all.
That's why, like, thank you. So you just like mentioned what I wanted to mention, like racial profiling. You lived in the US, right?
I did.
And I think you have seen the worst towards your skin color, your race. So could you please explain or make us understand the difference between the attitude towards you from the police and like officials?
Well, yeah, like personally, I've seen, of course, a lot on the news, and I think I've had a family member who's been pulled over and, you know, checked because he was driving like a very nice car, and it wasn't a good experience. It's very scary for him at the time, you know, and that's unfortunate. No one wants to actually feel like that. You can't change the color of your skin or anything, you know. I've heard a lot of stories, especially in my community, you know, which is the black community. You know, of course, this is like a very sensitive thing, and what I think is important is that we have a balance. You know, the police officers need to do their job. The citizens need to do the right thing, so we have to work together.
I'm actually from Caribbean, right? And let's talk about the life here in Taiwan and then like what you had in Caribbean. Like what are the main differences? Because I don't want to talk about those negative things all the time.
Right. All right, that's a great question. Now, as you can see, we have the sun, nice weather. You know, of course, the Caribbean is known for this, the sun and the sand. You go to the beach, you know, a very relaxed life. The difference is that it's not so relaxed here. It's very structured is probably not the best word, but it's you're on the go. It's like a big city, you know. It's like, you know, you're in New York, you know.
So actually structured,
yeah, right, exactly. And of course, we're used to just being laid back, and maybe, you know, like if you're trying to be on time, you're probably not too worried about being late. But over here, you gotta be early, and the focus is just to do the right thing so everyone functions together, you know.
Try to be happy first within yourself and within the community, and then things will get better. It reminds me Hakuna Matata from, you know, East Africa.
Oh yeah.
Like similar to that, right?
Yes,
like,
and it's a good thing to have that balance as well. Sometimes maybe over here people work too much, you know, and that's an extreme. And people in the Caribbean are probably too laid back. So sometimes when you see you're right in the middle of that balance, you see that, you know, you can learn from each other as well, and not to worry too much about things, you know, that you can't change, right?
So when you go back, where do you stand? Like relaxed, or like do you wake up early and then hey, I have to do something? Like,
I do.
This is what I feel when I go somewhere.
That's what I've gotten from Taiwan. Like, that's what I've really learned is, you know, like, you gotta get up and get out there. It's not the Caribbean people don't get up and get out there, but, you know, just in the Western world, you know, like, just we're more relaxed. But then over here, you know, everyone's working and stuff, so I don't want to like sit around. Like, life is too short.
We schedule way too many things in a day. That is the thing. Like, we run from one errand to another one, so that might be the, you know, the main difference.
Yeah, exactly. And I try not to overdo it, but definitely I would say I'm more Taiwanese when I'm back home. You know, I'm just trying to get things done, and it's a good influence that I think Taiwan has had on me. It does take some time to maybe adjust to the differences in food. Like, let's just something that you do every day, right? Yeah, of course, like, you know, you're used to a certain taste, and then when I go back, like, I'm probably waking up in the morning wanting danbing, right? But there's no danbing, so I have to figure out, okay, what am I gonna eat here? I'm already used to having like danbing in the morning because it's my favorite thing, right? So that is something.
You answer all of my questions in advance. So okay, so you like danbing, and do you think it's the taste that many Caribbeans would like here?
I think so, because I think it's a similar concept to many foods. It has like some dough and has some either meat or something inside of it, you know. So whether it's the meat buns, whatever it is, and if you go to Spanish countries, there's tortilla, you know, and the tacos and stuff, and the meat, the same thing. You have a certain dough, and exactly, right? So everyone, I think, will love this. I haven't really talked to much of my friends, but some of them, like, they agree with me. Danbing is the best thing to have in the morning. Okay,
so let's move from best thing to worst thing.
Worst thing.
What is something that you cannot still handle, or you think that Caribbean people cannot handle?
Do you know what I can't handle? And I think it's not because it tastes bad, it's just probably the smell and the taste together. It's not stinky tofu, I think it's the intestines. The intestines. I love the taste, but then the smell and the taste together, I haven't gotten there yet. And sometimes the blood, I like, you know, sometimes you're eating blood in soup. It's not my thing, but you know, it's not terrible. I understand why people like it. Just me, like.
Like for intestine, there's actually a joke. Like, if it's too clean, you won't like it. It won't taste good. So it should be like slightly clean, so you feel the taste of
the little dirt and
what intestine has in it. So,
that's pretty crazy. I like it.
I'm gonna take you somewhere which is not really clean.
I need to get used to it. I'm all for it. I'm open to the food here. You know, I'm just allergic to the crustaceans like shrimp and stuff. It's unfortunate I can't eat these things, but
But seafood thing is like quite big in Taiwan.
Quite big. So my options are very limited when I go to a restaurant, you know. But I'm happy with what I have still.
Actually, just a great point to mention, because I'm vegan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, like whatever you want, your preferences, actually, you can actually find something here. You just need to spend a little bit time at wherever you are, and then you will find like your options. And
I agree.
You know, when I started eating vegan, I was like, okay, what can I eat? I don't know what to eat or something. But there are actually 3 vegan restaurants just like within 5 minutes to my house.
Yes.
And then I explore more, there are even more. Now, right now, like if you give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna take you like 5-6 different places right here from here.
And that's one of the things that I have to say I love about Taiwan. There's so many options, you know.
So, of course, this topic makes me hungry, and it's about the time to have lunch. So, thanks a lot, everyone, for watching, and thanks a lot for answering my questions patiently and sharing your experience with us and with my audience. Of course. And if you want to follow him, by the way, like you have seen his Instagram all over here throughout the video, but like I want to mention it. You can follow us on Instagram, and leave a comment, and maybe you can welcome him in the comment section, or if you know a good dumpling place, suggest him, or vegan places could be nice too.
For sure, for sure. And Foreign Footprints is on the Foreign Footprints in Taiwan. Basically what it's about is just relatable content, like everyday just eyes, but seeing it through the eyes of a foreigner. And I hope you find something interesting, you have a laugh or two. That's my goal. So I'm happy that you guys are here watching the video. Thanks for watching.
You'll find him interesting for sure. You just go and check. Alright everyone, see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments. See you next time. Bye bye.
Awesome. Bye.